Summer Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. Shit. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, now are you? We talking about them heavyweights, right? Now, two heavyweights that are in my top 5 in the heavyweight division and who I roll with, right? Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, chairman of the Negro Leagues. Most people know what I mean or where I'm going with that. A guy that's been avoided forever in the heavyweight division. We say he's 42 years old. Most people think he's older and still haven't got the super significant fights, except for the couple of fights he had with Deontay Wilder. No other top heavyweight will go near him over the years. And Joseph Parker. Everybody know I roll with Joe. Right? I roll with Joseph Parker. I think he's one of the top 5 heavyweights still to right now. Now, seeing as though I like both of these guys, I roll with them, think they're good, but you got to come clean. And here's what we're going to deal. Well, Filip Hrgovic is a bad boy that we're talking about. He's, about to be the IBF mandatory. Filip Hrgovic is somebody I've been talking about for about 2 years now, saying that he would probably be the only guy that I think that would step to an Ortiz, right? Not the other ones. Everybody would fight Anthony Joshua or Dillian White or Tyson Fury, but not Ortiz, right? It is what it is. So I've been saying that. I knew this guy, once the time came, it will be. So Ortiz beats Charles Martin, right? Charles Martin was number 2 in the IBF. So Ortiz beats Martin, and he's up for the Eliminator fight. But the Eliminator fight is against Filip Hrgovic, right? So Ortiz declined to have the fight, stating that he had a hurt hand, which he hurt against Charles Martin. Could be legitimate. I'm going with legitimate of Ortiz because it's Ortiz, right? But if you're not rolling with Ortiz, you're going to say that he avoided or ducked Hrgovic, right? Hrgovic is duckable, because Hrgovic ain't no joke. I done told you, it reminds me of the Vitaly Klitschko, not Vladimir, Vitaly Klitschko. And this guy is an issue, right? Luis Ortiz doesn't take the fight because of a hand injury. Now, the only thing I do, I believe him, but then here's something, though, that I know that he said after his fight with Charles Martin is, Tyson Fury, where you at? Dillian White, what's up? Right? So those guys he were able to fight, but not Hrgovic. Let's see if the hand injury is true or not. But that's something to raise a question mark, right? I'm going with Luis Ortiz's hands is messed up for real. Because Ortiz, I haven't seen him not want to take a fight before. But that's the argument for people that are going to hate on Ortiz or don't like him, or you just don't want Ortiz to fight their fighters. That's what it really is. Nobody dislikes Luis Ortiz. It's just he's dangerous. Every dangerous fighter in boxing, all the Negro League fighters, no one likes him. Ortiz, Deontay Wilder, Demetrius Andrade, Charlo, Terrence Crawford, David Morrell, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Devin Haney. We're going to hear the same things about all of them. Who have they fought? And we need reasons for them not to fight the guys that the mainstream media is telling you are the best. These guys are the best, right? Luis Ortiz is one of them. But at the end of the day, he didn't fight Hrgovic. Now, Ortiz, though, has other high-profile fights that I know he's trying to get. He wants a Tyson Fury, a Dillian White, or Andy Ruiz Jr. And if the reason why I'm rolling with Ortiz is because he just beat Charles Martin and he's already mandated to do something within a couple of days. And I'm not seeing other people get mandated to do nothing. Gennady Golovkin ain't mandated to do nothing. Lomachenko ain't never mandated to do nothing. And Canelo Alvarez ain't mandated to do nothing. They give him franchise titles and all kind of other stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's why, I'm sick of mandating the brothers. How you going to mandate Demetrius Andrade to fight the next guy when his mandatories won't fight him for 2 or 3 fights in a row, which means he should have voluntaries as long as he wants to because his mandatory won't fight him, or mandate the mandatory to fight the next in line, right? It's just how I feel about it with these mandating. But okay, so Ortiz didn't do that because I know he wants high profile fights and maybe his hand is fractured or whatever, right? And as far as Joseph Parker goes, we roll with Joe, right? Joseph Parker, he also was next in line, and he has declined, and I haven't heard a reason why yet. Now, I haven't checked my boxing news in the last, let's say 2 or 3 hours, right? But I haven't had a reason why, because I would think Joseph Parker, what is he, still 27, 28? He should be taking this fight. right? As much as I roll with Joe, he should be taking this damn fight, get Hrgovic up out of the way, and see what he's going to do. But if not, Joseph Parker, we know. You know, he's doing a lot in England. So Joseph Parker, we know he wants to rematch with Joshua. He's not getting. Now he wants to rematch with Dillian White. That would be a reason not to do it. If Dillian White's, but Dillian White ain't going to look at Joseph Parker or Luis Ortiz. Dillian White going to just wait. He ain't fighting no Parker or Ortiz, right? So I don't see him getting either one of those fights. The only other thing that Joseph Parker could have that will make him not take this fight, because remember, it's an IBF Eliminator. You win that fight, you're next for Usyk-Joshua winner, right? But probably not immediately next, because they got to go on and fight the undisputed fight, right? And I think they should be allowed to fight the undisputed fight. But so that's probably why it's like, well, IBF Eliminator, whatever, WBO Eliminator, whatever. But I think that Joseph Parker probably would also want the Joe Joyce fight to become the mandatory for the WBO, right? That would be something. But my point is, Joe Joyce, Filip Hrgovic, both of them are big behemoths of a guy, and both of them are issues for all of the good heavyweights for different reasons. But they're both a problem. So I'm not sure why Joseph Parker is not taking the Hrgovic fight, because I don't think Joe Joyce is easier, really. You know, because it's going to be an issue with either one of those, right? Because Joe Joyce is different, man. He's big and sluggish and slow and all that. But this big, sluggish, slow dude, I'm going to be coming at the same pace for 12 rounds. And I have a granite chin. So you better deal with that. Just check the Dubois fight. Ain't too many people hitting as hard as Dubois. Dubois hit him with some stuff. But I'm still here. And can you take what I'm dishing out? My slow, sluggish punches that you can probably see, but after you get round 6 or 7, you're too tired to move, and they're coming at the same speed, and you're hitting me, but I'm still here coming forward. That's an issue. Now, it can be done that you can get rid of a fighter like this, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. A fighter from Poland, Czech, my boy, Adam Kanauki. A year and a half, 2 years ago, I was talking the same about Adam Kanauki. Because I was worried about a lot of fighters who going to have to fight Adam Kanauki. Because he had a punch rate, he keeps throwing punches, he keeps coming forward, and his chin was granite. Until Robin Helenius found out how to do something with that chin. And so now that his chin is not so sturdy, then you could probably get past Adam Kanauki now. But before that happened, it was an issue. So whoever is the first one to do something to Joe Joyce over a long period of time. Now, we know Alexander Usyk has a win over Joe Joyce, but those are 5-6 round fights, right? Can you do this 12 rounds with Joe Joyce? So I don't know if Joseph Parker would rather fight Joe Joyce than Hrgovic, is what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, two fighters that I really roll with, Joseph Parker and Luis Ortiz, have both not taken the fight against Filip Hrgovic for an IBF Eliminator. So, we roll with them, right? But here's the deal. We're going to check out, keep an eye on who they fight next. Because it has to be. After not fighting Hrgovic in the IBF Eliminator, it better be seriously high profile. Or we're going to be hearing a whole lot of noise for the people that hate these two. Let's see what's up, y'all. Dope Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm about to hear y'all.